Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all all of the postpartum must-haves, essentials, and a little TMI about what happens during postpartum right after having a baby. So if you are about to have a baby and you want to know what's coming up, or you want to know the exact products and things that you're going to need to make it through your postpartum journey, then definitely keep watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe if you're new. And without further ado, let's get started on this postpartum essentials video. I'm sorry y'all, I have to say this ahead of time. If you hear screaming in the background, yes, those are my children. They're either fighting or they're playing together. I have to film this video right now with all my kids at home at the moment. The boys got home from school. I tried to do it earlier, it just didn't happen with a newborn and a 1.5-year-old. It's just a little bit harder to find time to film. So I'm sorry if you guys can hear the screaming. I promise you they're okay. They're not dying or anything like that, but they are boys and so they're loud and they love to play rough. All right, y'all. So these postpartum items are my must-haves. I have gone through postpartum now 4 times and I have narrowed it down to the things that you have to get through your postpartum journey the smoothest. These are going to make your life easier. They're going to make your postpartum better. They're going to make healing and getting through those first couple weeks into that first month or so way easier, way nicer, good for your body, good for you and your mental health as well, especially because you're going to be exhausted and you're going to be trying to deal with this newborn baby. So adding postpartum and everything that comes with that on top of trying to get sleep, trying to feed your baby, trying to figure out how to take care of a human can be a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's something that really helps you out in this journey. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first thing you're gonna want is a postpartum kit, which is really all this is everything you're gonna need to heal down there. Now, if you have a C-section, obviously that's gonna be a little bit different, but you're still gonna be bleeding down there afterwards, just as if you had a vaginal delivery. If you had a C-section, your recovery is going to be different. Your recovery time is going to take a little bit longer than if you had a vaginal delivery. I have personally never had a C-section, but I do have many friends that have had C-sections, so I've seen it firsthand, what they have to go through. And I have to say, personally, I would never want a C-section. Obviously, if I had to have one, for medical reasons, then I would totally do that. I would want to save myself and my baby for any reason possible. But I definitely feel like it is one of the harder ones to heal from. It takes longer. There are instances where the stitches could pop open and it's just a whole thing, y'all. So I cannot say anything about C-sections because I haven't gone through them personally. Okay, y'all, so if you are having a vaginal delivery like I did, then I can definitely tell you guys what to expect during and after, and what you're gonna need to get through that. Like I said earlier, even if you had a C-section, a lot of these products are still gonna come in handy for you. So definitely keep that in mind. So I'm gonna start with this Freedom Mom postpartum kit. This thing is amazing, y'all, because before they came out with this, really, you either took the products that the hospital gave you home, or you would get online and buy your own, and you'd have to find all these different pieces of this kit that you would need for postpartum at home. And I just think it's amazing that they came up with this all-in-one kit. It seriously is the best thing ever. So you can find this at Target and on Amazon. I will have this kit linked down below for you guys if you want to order one for yourself, or if you have a friend that's going to be having a baby. This would be a great gift, even a baby shower gift to give her, because you can't forget about mama. I know everybody's always excited about baby, but you cannot forget about us mamas too, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and open up this kit and show you guys what's inside of it. I'm already about a week and like 3 days into my postpartum journey since I've had baby, so I have used quite a few of these products. I'm pretty much down to nothing, but I am gonna still show you guys at least what it looks like and what it came in it. So when you get this box and you open it, the top piece right here, it's gonna have this card you take out, and then this little postcard in here. It's gonna tell you, you know, why they made this and about the company and what's in it, and pretty much just standing by helping out mamas too, because we need it. And then it's gonna show you what it has in the kit on this side. It's gonna have the disposable postpartum underwear, the Instant Ice Maxi Pads, perennial cooling pad liners, and then also the perennial healing foam. Now, the upside down peri bottle, you have to order that separately. It does not come in the kit altogether, but the peri bottle you can find also at Target or Amazon, and I think it's only like $12 or $13. By the way, this box right here, this exact box is about $45. The other thing they're going to show you on this card is how to use their products and like how to layer them onto your underwear or onto their Freedom Mom underwear. So it's going to show you not only what steps you should take first, but it also has a picture to show you exactly what it should look like before you put it on your body. All right, y'all. So when I open the box, this is what it looks like. You take this out. It's actually like its own little carrying caddy. So this is what the caddy looks like. Right here, it's got this handle here, which is really nice, so you can carry it. It's nice and sturdy. I did not bring this box with me to the hospital because I knew that they were going to give me pretty much all of this stuff to use in the hospital. So I just used what they gave me, and then I used this at home. So I had this ready by the bathroom, by the toilet, ready for me to use at home. So the first thing I'm going to pull out, because the first thing you would need is this little bag here, and this is going to have the disposable underwear. So I never wear the mesh panties that they give you at the hospital. If you watched my first 24 hours with the newborn video, then you saw in that video that I did have the mesh panties on from the hospital, and that was the first time ever that I've ever had those on. And the only reason was that when I went to the bathroom for the first time and the nurse is showing you how to do everything and helping you out, my right leg just was not very sturdy, and so she just threw those on me when she was helping me with the pads and everything. So that's the only time I've ever worn them, and I can't say that they're like the most horrible thing. I just don't feel comfortable in them. They're not secure enough for me. I just don't like them personally. So I've always used my own underwear. I've bought some boy shorts or something like that, something really tight to wear. But again, when I saw that they had these, I was like, you know what? I might as well try them. It comes in the kit. And I will tell y'all, these are the best underwear I have ever tried. Like, these are so comfortable to the point where I would still wear these even if I didn't need to use a pad and all those other things because they're so comfortable. So I'll show y'all what they look like. It's gonna come with, I think, like 5 or 6 in here. They come rolled up. This is the boy short version, which I am a way big fan of. I do think they have like a brief version as well, but I've never tried those. Definitely really stretchy, again with the boy short. And then I love that this bottom part that goes on your crotch is very wide because the pad that you have to put down there is very big. So if this part isn't that big, then your pad's like hanging out the side of your underwear. It's just not a good look, and it's not very comfortable. They're just like mesh panties, but they're like 5 or 10 times as thick. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's so comfortable to wear. And then again, these are high-waisted, so they come up pretty high. Again, just feeling more comfortable, more secure. Even though these are one size, they are tight enough to where you feel like everything is being held up, like the pad and everything. You don't feel like it's hanging off of you or that it's accidentally gonna slide out the side or something like that. So I will say 100%, if I had to buy one thing out of this kit, it would be these underwear. And I seriously can't believe that I even like these because I've always been a fan of just bringing my own super tight boy shorts or brief underwear. But these are a must-have, y'all. Like, seriously, a must-have. Is a cooling pad. This is not going to be something that you're going to want to wear every single time that you change your pad out. They think they give you four of these, but this is a way thicker pad because it's got the cooling effect. So what happens is you take it out, you're gonna like bend it in half until you hear it pop and then shake it up, and the little beads that are in there are gonna start making it cold. And so that way when you put that on your underwear and you pull it up, it feels really nice and cool on your undercarriage. So I only use these like maybe if it's been 2 or 3 days after I've had the baby and I'm already home and I'm really aching down there, I'm just feeling like blah, then I use this to really help me, especially if it's going to be overnight. I don't know about y'all, but for me, it just helps me fall asleep. If everything feels good down there, then I can fall asleep a lot easier. So these are amazing to have, but these are not something, again, like I said, it's just such a thick pad because of the cooling stuff that's in there. It's not something you're going to want to wear every single time you have to change your pad. But the hospital is going to give you a huge package of those big, huge Maxi Pads that they have you put on in the hospital. And I think there's like 15 or 20 in there. Those are the ones that you're going to be wearing majority of the time. And then, like I said, these you just throw on every once in a while when you need a little extra relief. So you just tear off the top, you pull this baby out. See, on this side, it's got the little thing that you pull down, you know, for the sticky part to put on your underwear. This side is just the regular pad material to absorb everything. And then this little thing inside of here, I can already feel it. It's got the little beads in there. And like I said, you would break it in half, shake it up, and then you would stick this on your underwear and wear it. And it's definitely gonna feel really big because it is pretty thick. So it's not the most comfortable thing to wear, but like I said, if you know you're just gonna lay down to go to sleep, then it's no big deal. But trying to walk around with this thing is kind of just a little uncomfortable, just because it's going to feel like you have this huge thing sitting down in your underwear. These are the cooling pad liners. They are full coverage medicated vag pads is what that says. But these are witch hazel, which helps with speeds up the healing, reduces swelling, and no harsh chemicals, which is awesome. But the reason I really love these is because it literally comes out as one big long wipe, which covers like the whole pad. Having this kit is amazing, and I love that they made these ones to fit an actual big huge pad that you're going to be wearing, so it covers all the areas perfectly. But this stuff is definitely awesome. I loved these as well. This thing is pretty much almost gone because I used it almost every single time that I changed my pad. I would put this on. This is their cooling pain relief from vag to tush is what it says. This is a healing foam. So this also has witch hazel in it. But what I do is I put my pad on my Freedom Mom underwear. I lay one of these pad liners down, and then I would pump some of this onto the liner, and I would pump it from the front all the way to the back. I don't care, it doesn't matter as long as it was covering the whole liner. And then you would pull your pad and your underwear up onto your body. And I will tell y'all, when this hits your skin and down there and you're able to feel that cooling effect on top of it, to me, it not only does a cooling effect just make everything feel better, but then after that, I don't know why, this may just be me, but I just felt like it was working. Like it was really healing my body down there. Now this thing is something that you're going to be using before you do any of those. So this is their upside down peri bottle, and this thing is genius as well, because obviously all you have to do is hold it. There's still a little bit of water in here. Hold it upside down and squeeze, and then it squirts up instead of you having to twist your arm with a regular peri bottle and try to get all the spots that you need. So this is going to be, because obviously you cannot use toilet paper and wipe anything. You're not going to want to anyways. You're going to be afraid to touch down there. You definitely don't want to wipe with anything. So this is what they will have you use. You just squirt some warm water down there until I pretty much fill this up to the top, and I use the whole thing just to make sure I've just cleaned that area as much as I can before I put my pads and liners and foams and anything else on. Now this is what they're going to give you in the hospital, and I love this stuff too. This is for pain, burn, and itch. It relieves pain from minor cuts, scrapes, burns, sunburns, and bug bites. So again, a cooling effect, provides fast pain relief, soothing aloe and lanolin. This stuff is definitely awesome, especially if you ripped or if you had stitches down there, whether they cut you, whether you ripped, either way. I have always had to have stitches down there. My first baby, they cut me, and then my last 3 I ripped. So I've had stitches up, down, sideways, all over down there, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. I might have to have some reconstructive surgery down there someday. Those stitches, y'all, not only do they hurt, especially where they're at, anytime you sit down hurts because you can't find a spot to be able to sit without feeling like you're pulling on those stitches or ripping them or something is hurting down there. But also as they start healing and dissolving, they're going to start itching a lot. And again, you're not going to want to be down there with toilet paper or your fingers or rubbing or itching or anything. Like, you do not want to be touching it down there. If you have any itch or pain, this is really going to be your best friend. So every time I would go to the bathroom, I use my peri bottle first to clean everything, and then I would spray this on down there, and then I would get my pad ready and do my underwear and everything else and pull everything up. So again, you can use both of these together. It's not like you're over medicating the area. If anything, I would think that this would help and be even better for you. So don't feel like you're using too much stuff. The hospital will give you this to take home. But if you want to order one, you definitely can find this on Amazon or Walgreens or anything like that. But you do not need to order this if you don't want to. Okay, y'all. So just a little overview on this that we just talked about. Number one, if you had to be cut or if you had ripping happen and you had to have stitches, you are going to need stuff to help with that. It is definitely going to hurt. It's not fun. I can tell you firsthand. Number two is you are going to be bleeding a lot, and you're probably going to have big, huge blood clots come out. It has happened with all of my kids. Usually they try to get most of that out in the hospital. When you have the baby, they start pushing on your tummy to try to get everything out of you so that, you know, there's no infection happening. Your uterus is going down. They want to make sure everything is starting to heal already. But when you come home, do not be alarmed if you see huge, and I mean like this big, huge blood clots coming out. That is a good thing. You want all that stuff to get cleaned out of your system. This time around, I didn't bleed as much. I don't know why. But I really haven't bled that much. I actually haven't even gone through my pads as quickly as I used to. But like with my daughter, I lost a ton of blood to the point where my body went into shock. Actually, when we were home, I didn't know at the time that's what it was, but my body went into shock and I was like convulsing, and there was a lot of scary things that happened. I was definitely very scared, and my husband was scared. But when we went to the doctor, they figured out that it was because I had been losing too much blood. Not only did I lose a little bit more blood than you're supposed to when I had her, but then obviously bleeding every day since then, and to the point where my pad was filling up within an hour or so. So a little tip for you guys: if you start noticing that your pad is filling up with blood or blood clots within an hour or two, and you're having to change your pad every hour or every 2 hours, that is not a good sign. You are losing way too much blood way too quickly. So make sure that you either go to the hospital or you call your doctor right away. I don't want what happened to me to happen to you guys. It was definitely one of the scarier things that's ever happened. I thought for sure, you know, I was gonna die or something. I didn't know what was happening, but I was not in control, and it scared the crap out of me. So I just want you guys to know that. Just be aware of your body and be aware of how much blood you are losing. If it seems like too much, it's probably too much. Make sure that you call your doctor, you call your OB, or you go to the hospital. One of those. Just please do that. So next thing obviously is you get your underwear, you put your pad on, you spray your little numbing spray, you're gonna put your pad liner on, you're gonna put your witch hazel pumps on, and then you're gonna pull that up and you're gonna wear it and you're gonna feel amazing. And then the next time you do it, you may put in that cooling pad just to give you a little bit of extra healing and comfort. And then every single time you go to the bathroom, do not forget to use your peri bottle. Do not wipe at all. Don't even pat it dry with toilet paper, because you don't want any kind of infection to happen or anything possible. Plus, if you are tapping it, it may make it hurt more, you know, before you put your pad on. You don't want that. Just don't look at it. Don't touch it. None of those things, at least for the first like week and a half to 2 weeks. All right, y'all, moving on to my next postpartum must-haves. When you come home, you're gonna be in pain unless they have sent in a prescription for a certain specific, you know, ibuprofen. They may do that because they want you to take like a 600 milligram ibuprofen or something like that, and that's great. Definitely take those. Ibuprofen is going to be your best friend, because if you didn't know this already, ibuprofen is for inflammation. And if you think about it, everything is inflamed on the inside and the outside at this moment. So you want to make sure that that is going down. It's going to help with the pain. It's going to help with the inflammation. It's going to help with so many things. And I promise you, it really, really does. Like, you can tell a difference once that ibuprofen is kicked in. So if they don't send you home with a prescription, make sure that you have a big bottle of ibuprofen sitting right next to the bed, and you're taking it every 6 hours, okay? These are 200 milligram ibuprofen from Kroger, just the Kroger brand. So since they're 200 milligram, I usually take 3 at a time, and I take 3 every 6 hours. And I still take this. It's been a week and a half, or not a week and a half, but a little over a week since I've had my baby, and I still take this. I may not keep up with it every 6 hours now, because I don't have as much pain or bleeding happening, but I do try to take it at least when I wake up in the morning, once I've taken all the rest of my vitamins and eaten my breakfast, just to start off the day and make sure that I don't have any pain and I'm able to like get through the morning. Next thing is going to be stool softeners. If y'all have watched any of my videos, for one, Fiber Choice Gummies is pretty much in every single video that I talk about pregnancy, and it is now going to be in this video for postpartum. And the reason being is you are going to be constipated in pregnancy, and you are also going to be constipated after you have a baby. And mainly because of medications, if you had the epidural, if they had to give you any pain meds, you're still going to have problems going to the bathroom. If you have ripped or been cut and you have stitches, especially if they went down, that is the closest to your butthole. When you have to go number 2 for the first time after having stitches, you are deathly afraid that you're gonna feel so backed up and constipated. You're gonna think like, oh my gosh, how the heck am I gonna be able to relax enough to be able to even get this number 2 out and not pop my stitches. That is why these come in handy, and these 2 products go hand in hand. So not only are you going to need Fiber Choice Gummies, but you're also going to need stool softeners, and I would be taking these as much as you can, as much as the label tells you. I can't remember. I think it's like up to 2 or 3 times a day that you can take these pills. And this is the Colace regular strength stool softener. This does not have like a laxative in it or a stimulant. You do not want that. You don't want your tummy hurting as you're going through postpartum and all the other pain that you have to go through. Do not do that to yourself. Just get a regular strength stool softener. Take this every day, and then also take your Fiber Choice Gummies. I'm telling you guys, these 2 things are going to help you out so much. Number 1, you're not going to feel constipated, and number 2, you are going to be able to go to the bathroom so much easier, and you're not going to be in pain, and you're not going to be afraid. Promise. So make sure that you're taking these. I would just keep doing this until you notice that your body is just able to go to the bathroom with no problems, and that you don't feel or seem constipated at all. Then maybe you can stop. I mean, I'm probably going to take Fiber Choice anyways because I know I need fiber in my diet, but obviously for the constipation reason, I may not need it as often. Okay, next is going to be this Stretch Mark and Scar Balm Tummy Butter. I've talked about this also in a couple of my other videos. I just started using this. I actually have never tried this before this pregnancy or postpartum journey, but ever since I have tried it, y'all, this stuff is amazing. I love it. So I'm going to show y'all what it looks like on the inside. So it kind of looks like a hard coconut oil, and then I take my fingernail and kind of like scoop out a piece and put it on my fingers. Once it hits like your warm fingers, then it kind of melts a little bit into more of like a lotion, I guess you could call that. So I put that all over my stomach because my stomach still itches a lot as it's going down, and I do not want to add any more stretch marks or scars or anything else that I already have on my stomach, especially with the ones that I have already. You don't want to make them bigger by scratching them. So I want to make sure that I have something really moisturizing to put on my tummy, and this stuff is seriously amazing. I love it so much. So again, I will have this link down below. Pretty much all of these products I will have linked down below unless I can't find them for some reason, but I'm pretty sure I can. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, it will be linked in the description box. Of course, my son is watching YouTube in the other room, so if you guys hear music, sorry. This drink right here, this is what I'm going to talk about next, and I have become a huge fan of it. This is from a company called I Am Nurtured. It's called their new Mama Postnatal Vitamin and Botanical Supplement. This stuff is amazing, y'all. Like, I know I've already feel like I've said that about a lot of these products, but I'm being serious. So the reason I got this was for the lactation and for postpartum depression, because it's supposed to help with your mood, it's supposed to help with postpartum depression. And then of course, if I'm breastfeeding and pumping, I definitely, anything that's gonna help with lactation, I'm all for. But it also says here that it helps with energy and sleep, and it's got tons of really good stuff for you. So it comes in this thing. This is a 30-day supply, and inside of that come these little packets, single serve packets that look like this. So you can put them like in your purse, in your diaper bag or something if you're out and about and you want to drink your drink. And then this is obviously their little shaker cup that they sent me. And so I put in almost a full bottle of water in here with one of those packets. I put a little ice and then I just shake it up. It has like a citrusy taste to it, and I like it because the aftertaste is kind of sweet. So it doesn't have a horrible aftertaste. I will say though, it does, the first time I tried it, I did feel like, oh, it does kind of taste kind of vitamin-y, but the aftertaste is so sweet that it doesn't bother me at all. Like, it still tastes like orange, like a sweet orange aftertaste. I hope I'm like saying this so that y'all understand, but it is seriously delicious to drink. And I've already noticed a difference in how I've been feeling every day, how I've been able to sleep good. And not only that, but in the mornings when we get up, usually I'm super exhausted for the next like 5 hours. I've been able to wake up with baby, feed him, get up, get my breakfast, get things moving, and I just have really noticed a difference. So I totally recommend this for anybody that's going to be going through postpartum. I think that if anything, you should try the 30-day supply and see what you feel. Obviously, I feel like, I mean, you're taking vitamins. Literally everything that your body is going to need is in here. There's no chemicals, there's no crap in here. It's gluten-free, it's vegan, there's no allergens, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, no preservatives, and no artificial sweeteners. So good for you. You're putting all that goodness and vitamins back into your system. Again, if baby is breastfeeding, or even if you're just pumping and giving baby a bottle, you want to make sure that anything that you're ingesting is obviously going to help baby. So vitamins, all the good stuff is in there. That is also going to go to your baby through your breast milk. So far, y'all, I am a huge fan of this. I think that every mama should be trying this, at least trying it, if not drinking it on a regular basis. I have gone through postpartum depression twice, and it is the hardest thing to go through, and it is the hardest thing to explain to other people that don't understand it. And I don't wish it on anybody, and if there's any way possible that I can make sure that I don't go through it again, I'm gonna do it. So far, I have not had any kind of like postpartum blues or anything happen to me, so but it's still really early on, so I don't want to say like, you know, oh, it's because of this I don't have postpartum depression. I'm not gonna say that, but I am gonna say that I have felt a difference in the way that I feel every day, and how I've been sleeping, how I've been able to get up and get moving quicker. It's only been a week, so I can't say much about the lactation part yet as well, because I just started, you know, my breastfeeding journey, and usually in the beginning you're making quite a bit of milk. It's about like 2 to 3 weeks in is when it could drop off. So when that time comes, I'm gonna see. If it's not dropping off, then I'm definitely think this stuff is working, or at least helping my body keep that milk flow. And I will keep y'all updated on that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you go and follow me over there, because that is where I will keep y'all updated about what I think about this drink. And, you know, as I go through this postpartum journey, if I do have any depression or if I have any problems with lactation, or if I notice that there's an increase in lactation, that is where I'm going to keep y'all updated. So if you want to know more about that and my journey going through that and learning from it, then definitely go over there, follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my handle here and also down below. But y'all, this is really yummy. Okay, y'all, the next things are gonna be for us mamas, for us to wear and to put on our bodies that is gonna help us through postpartum. The first thing I'm gonna talk about are bottoms. These postpartum leggings I found on Amazon for $20. And I read the reviews and I was like, I'll try them out, because I had some more expensive postpartum leggings that I absolutely love. But I noticed that these looked super tight in the waist, and that's kind of what I was looking for, was something a little bit more compression like. I read the reviews and people had said, well, when you order them, they come in, they look super tiny, like they could fit like a 15-year-old, but they stretch out really well. I ordered a size small, which is usually what I order in leggings, and I will tell y'all, they came in and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so tiny. There's no way I'm gonna be able to pull that onto my body. But just like all of those reviews, they were right. I could totally put it on. I had no problems putting it on. It definitely was a little tight in the waist when I had to pull it up over my tummy, obviously because my tummy is still trying to go down. These things, oh, y'all, the compression, not only is it like triple thickness up here in the tummy area, they go up really high-waisted, but then down here as well, it's not as thick as the waist, but thick enough to where it literally is compression for your whole lower half of your body, which is awesome, especially after having a baby. You want good blood flow in your legs, and you want your tummy to feel flatter. You also want your back to be able to hold you up. And in that first couple weeks, you are gonna feel so weak because you've been carrying a baby around for so long. You have no abs. Tummy is mushy because there's no abs there right now. There's no baby to hold it up, and your back muscles are just not gonna be as strong. You're gonna feel really fatigued in that area. So these were amazing, y'all. Like, I wore them for a whole day and it was just heaven to me. I was able to walk around. I felt secure in them, but at the same time I felt like I could stand up and I could breathe. If you guys are going to be getting any postpartum leggings, I definitely recommend these. I'm also going to link down below my ultimate favorite postpartum leggings that are a little bit more expensive, just in case you guys are interested. But if you just want to spend $20 and then, you know, try these out, and if you love them, great. If you don't, then you only spent $20, no big deal. I will definitely leave these linked down below because I think these are a steal for 20 bucks. Now I'm going to move on to biker shorts. Now this is the company that I was saying their postpartum leggings are some of my faves, and they're a little bit more expensive, especially compared to a $20 find on Amazon. But these are their postpartum biker shorts. This is the nude color. So again, like, this is the waist part, obviously. It's a lot thicker. It's like a ribbed material. It's a lot thicker here. And then this material is seriously the softest. It's like butter. It's so soft. But so these are their postpartum shorts. I'm actually wearing the other ones in black right now. And these are a great option just for the short version, because if you don't want to be in leggings every day, but you still want to feel like secure, then I definitely, oh, baby boy's awake. Here's my baby Knox. Oh, he's getting hungry. Was that a smile? Was that a smile? He's been asleep this whole time pretty much, next to the bed, or next to the camera. I will have linked down below our labor and delivery vlog if you guys haven't seen it yet and are interested. And I also will have our first 24 hours with a newborn video as well. Yeah, where you guys can see a really cute shots of him. All right, y'all, as I was saying about these biker shorts, it's going into fall and into winter. You may not want these depending on when you're having your baby. But personally, I knew that I wasn't gonna wanna wear leggings all day, every day at home. And if I'm not in my PJs, I definitely wanted to have shorts to be able to put on, but still feel really secure and still doing something for my tummy and making sure that my uterus and everything is going back down and my organs are going back. So that is why I chose these. I think these were like $36 or $38 a piece. So not too bad, especially for postpartum leggings or shorts, to have all that compression. And these are super nice quality. The material is amazing and so soft. These will last you forever, especially if you take care of them, you know, you don't throw them in the dryer and that kind of thing. And I also ordered a small in these as well. Next thing is going to be, like I said earlier, you're going to want some high-waisted, super tight boy short underwear. Now these ones right here I got at TJ Maxx in a 3-pack with, like, they had like a tan color and a black color and then this color. Obviously I wouldn't wear this light colored one if you're still having to put pads on, but after that, after you're done bleeding and you're not wearing pads anymore, I totally recommend some high-waisted boy shorts, because you're still going to want to feel secure and you're not going to want to have like the seam of the brief underwear. You don't want that digging into your vagina, pretty much your sides there. So that's why I always recommend having some really nice tight boy shorts to put on. Obviously, y'all, we're trying to go for comfy. We're trying to go for keeping everything healing, not hurting anything, and staying comfy. But I would totally recommend go to your local Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, find like a 3 or 6-pack of comfy, stretchy, tight boy shorts, or go on Amazon, try some out there. I can't link anything because, well, I guess I could, but I'm not gonna link anything from Amazon just because I haven't tried it and I don't want to send y'all something that I haven't tried. I mean, that's kind of dumb, you know. So if I had tried any on Amazon, I would have totally linked them for you guys and told y'all how much I loved them if that were the case, but I don't. And so obviously I cannot link these from TJ Maxx, but I do recommend just going out, picking the kind that you like. Even if it's just Target and you go in there, just make sure you know the material that you like, make sure that they're tight enough. And I would definitely recommend high-waisted. All right, y'all, last but not least is my belly band or belly wrap. And again, this has been in, I think, a couple other videos as well. But this is the one I found on Amazon. I think it was like $20 or $25, and it comes with 3 pieces. I really only wear 2 of the pieces because the 3rd piece is for your pelvis, and I don't really feel like I need that right now. But these 2 pieces are for up on the tummy and then down on the waist. And I did wear this right after I had him, about like probably that night. Once we were settled into the room, I put it on before I put my PJs on. And just to, for one, it's gonna help compress your stomach to help any of that stuff that's still in there push out of your body and get your uterus to go down, get your organs to go back in place. The biggest reason to me that I love wearing it so soon after having the baby is because, again, like I said earlier, your back is not gonna feel very strong, and it's gonna hurt and it's gonna throb. And especially if you had an epidural, you're gonna be able to feel where they put that epidural in and took it out, and it's not very nice feeling. Your stomach is, again, has no abs, it has no baby in it. It's gonna be hard to hold your body up. It's gonna be hard for you to breathe. You're gonna feel like you can't hold your body up to breathe. Especially, I mean, you're not gonna be walking around like crazy, but if you do get up, you wanna feel comfortable. So for me, this specific belly wrap and belly band was amazing. I still wear it to this day. I wear it when I feel like I'm gonna be doing stuff around the house. Sometimes I've even worn it to take a nap, just keeping everything secure. It is such good quality and it really just holds everything up. Of all the belly bands that I've ever used, which I have tried many and many and many of them, y'all. I've pretty much tried them all. Of all of them that I have used, this is seriously the best one. Hands down the best belly band you could ever buy. And what's even more great is that it didn't cost $60 or $70 or something like that craziness that some of these other places sell them for. So I totally recommend this. Put it on right after you've had baby to help, you know, get that tummy. It's not about being skinny. It's not about getting your body back. It's not about making your waist get smaller. It's about helping your body heal quicker. For me, definitely my back has always been an issue. So that is my number one reason for wearing it. And every single time I put it on, I just feel awesome. I feel like I can take on the world, if you know what I mean. As a mama, that means like clean the house and take care of the kids and cook dinner and get, you know, become superwoman, super mom. So that is it for this video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you know, found some products that maybe you hadn't heard of before and are ready to try them out. Or even, you know, you're making your hospital bag or getting stuff ready for the basket that's gonna go next to your bed when baby comes, and you need either ideas for things to help you get through that journey. I just wanna make sure that these videos are helping you guys, making your lives easier. I know that this motherhood, pregnancy, and postpartum life can be hard, and when I was a first-time mom, it was overwhelming, it was stressful, and I didn't even know where to start. I didn't know what products to use, and then when I needed products, I didn't know which ones to pick from. So I just want to make these videos because I want to help y'all. I know that if it were me, I would want to have these resources and be able to make my life easier, less stressful, and be able to just enjoy these journeys and enjoy it and be in the moment. So thank you to all of you guys that are subscribed. Thank you to all of you that watch my videos and that comment and tell me how amazing these videos are for you and how much you've learned and you're so thankful. I am so grateful for that. You guys make my day when I see those comments. It seriously just makes my heart so happy. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified anytime my new videos come up. And I guess I will see y'all on my next one. Bye.